Hello crafters, I'm Flavia and I hope you're having a wonderful day. Today we will be opening door number 12 of Spellbinders 2024 Crafty Advent Calendar. I have been having a lot of fun counting down to Christmas with this calendar, and if you've missed any of the previous videos, make sure to click on the link on the top right corner of the screen for the playlist. As we can see here, today we have a very small die set that we can use to cut out a cup, a straw, and a lemon. This set is very different from everything that I have, so I am very excited about it. Off screen, I cut out all of the needed pieces from cardstock scraps by Spellbinders, and I will begin by assembling the die cut pieces using strong liquid adhesive. Today's note card is top folding A2 size and measures 5.5 inches tall by 4.25 inches wide. Using an ink blending brush and Simon Says stamp ink pad in the color Marine, I will add a little bit of soft blue color to this white panel that measures 5.25 by 4 inches that later I will glue to the front of my note card. Once that is done, I will hot foil the sentiment Hello Sweet Friend using an old hot foil plate by Spellbinders. If you're interested in any of the supplies I am using today, know that you can find everything listed in the description box down below. To hot foil the sentiment, I will use a piece of golden foil and I will tape the hot foil plate and the golden piece of foil to the cardstock just to keep it from shifting as I run it through my die cutting machine later. To tape everything in place, I'm using the Spellbinders Best Ever Craft Tape because I know it will not damage my cardstock when I'm ready to peel it off. Once the second light on my Glimmer machine turns on green, it means that the platform is hot enough and ready to go. After a couple of minutes, I will remove the entire platform from my Glimmer machine and run it through my Platinum 6 die cutting machine just to apply pressure. So the Glimmer machine adds the heat and the die cutting machine adds the pressure, and that is how the foil is transferred to the cardstock. After hot foiling the sentiment, I will go ahead and adhere this panel to the front of my A2 size note card. Then, using my Misty stamping tool, I will stamp a sentiment onto another white panel that is 5.25 by 4 inches that later I will glue inside my note card. This clear stamp is from a sentiment stamp set by Stampendles, and I am using my favorite black ink, which is the all too new Obsidian Pigment ink. Since this black ink takes a little bit longer to dry because it's pigment ink, I will place a piece of paper towel inside this note card so it doesn't smudge and proceed to decorating the front of my note card. To glue these pieces together, I'm using the Belly Art Glue, which is the one that I trust will make my note cards last a very long time. I will also use foam squares to adhere a large pink flower over the cup on the bottom left corner. For the envelope, I chose an A2 size bright yellow envelope, and I will add a pink flower to the flap of this envelope to make it match the note card that will go inside. This note card is giving me summer vibes, and I love the bright yellow and pink color combo. This is definitely one of my favorite note cards, and I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I did recording it. As always, I appreciate you spending this time with me, and if you're also creating with the Spellbinders 2024 Crafty Advent Calendar, remember to tag me on Instagram so I can see what you create. I hope you have a wonderful day, take care, and happy crafting!